Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon sa ating lahat. May I proceed, Mr. Chair?
Let's proceed.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Colonel Joby Espinido.
Good afternoon, sir. Your
Um,
Honor.
May I ask if you have a copy of your affidavit in your possession?
Yes, Your Honor.
May I direct your attention on page 6 of your affidavit, particularly on paragraph 30? On paragraph 30, which I quote, I confirm that there was a quota and reward system in the implementation of the war on drugs during the previous administration. Do you confirm that statement, Colonel Espinido?
Yes, Your Honors.
Now my question is, and I just like to continue the flow of questioning of the Honorable Nograles. Can you please tell us, this Honorable Committee, how is the reward system being implemented during your time?
Number one, Your Honors, ang kuta, kung makahuli ka sa estasyon mo ng mga watch list personalities, then nabaybas mo, through through implementation of search warrant, doon na ang reward mangyari, Your Honors, in my station as Chief of Police.
So aside from that, can you tell us more story on how the reward system is being implemented?
Yun lang siguro, Your Honors, because as I've said, reward to refund your financial when you have buy-bust operation, because it involves money, yung gastusin, matagal yun. Pagkatapos yung search warrant naman, involved of money. So parang i-refund lang, Your Honors, yung mga reward na yon sa trabaho ng police.
In other words, Mr. Chairman, the consideration for the reward system is all about money. Is that correct, Colonel Espinido?
Yes, Your Honors.
Now, I would like to direct your attention to the third sentence of your paragraph 30, which I quote, when the leadership imposed a quota of 50 to 100 per day, we only took it to mean that we had to knock on the doors of 50 to 100 households suspected of drug use or pushing. Now, my question, Mr. Chair, you mentioned the word leadership. May we know, and can you please tell this honorable committee who are the persons behind or the personalities behind when you mentioned the word leadership, when we are referring on the implementation of the reward system?
Your Honors, from the Chief PNP down to the Chief of Police, Your Honors.
You mentioned the word Chief PNP. Who is the Chief PNP at that time, Mr. Witness?
Police General, Director General Bato de la Rosa, Your Honors.
And that you are referring to now, Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa. Is that correct, Mr. Witness?
Yes, Your Honors.
Now, on my next question, Mr. Chair, because your affidavit talks about the implementation on war against illegal drugs, you mentioned so much, like your assignment in Albuera, in Bacolod, and of course, the quota and reward system. Now, my question, Mr. Chair and Mr. Witness, how would you characterize the war against illegal drug during the time of President Rodrigo Roa Duterte?
It's very impressive, Your Honors. And
I'm sorry, what was the first sentence of your answer?
It's very impressive naman, Your Honors, and very practical, and masabi ko, Your Honors, na marami ang nasiyahan, no? Because sa akin naman, na hinanap na yung source ng drugs. But then, it very sad to see na ang nangyari, yung mga biktima lang, no? Ang napatay, yung mga poser, user. Sa akin naman, Your Honors, sabi ko I conclude na kawawa yung mga naging biktima lang para lang makatanggap ng reward. Nag-abuso yung sa paligid ni President Duterte. Nag-take advantage because of greed of position and money. Kaya maski sino na lang ang trabahuin as long na nasa watchlist ka, Your Honors. But it's very public knowledge naman sa atin dito na tayo nasiyahan sa ginawa. But then, inabuso. Yun na ang problema sa war against illegal drugs, Your Honors.
The first part of your answer mentions it's very impressive, it's practical, but towards the end of your answer, you mentioned that yung mga user lang ang naging biktima dito sa kampanya laban sa illegal na droga. Now, in summary, can you please describe how was the campaign against illegal drugs during that time? Is it tragic? Is it a success? Is it a failure?
For me, Your Honors, successful. Why? Hindi pa nakaupo si President Duterte, millions of surrenderes. When in fact, kung ako lang ang magsalita, Your Honors, within 6 months, drug-free na ang Pilipinas. Kasi nawala na yung rampant. Kasi ang pagkategorize natin sa drug-free, mawala yung rampant. Hindi tayo makapagsabi ng drug-cleared. For that 6 months. Pero yun din, Your Honors, it's very sorry to say that nag-take advantage, take opportunity yung masama naman ng mga pulis para lang makapagpira at saka makaposisyon. Dalawa, Your Honor, sorry to say that. Thank you, Your Honors.
Well, during the height of the implementation of the war against illegal drugs, are you aware that during that time there were protests, violent reactions, or comments that human rights were violated?
Yes, Your Honor.
So do you agree that human rights were violated during those times?
Yes, Your Honor.
And in fact, I would like to direct your attention on the second or the last paragraph of your affidavit, which I quote, all I was able to say is that there was a violation of human rights in the implementation of drug war. Again, may I reiterate, do you confirm that statement, Colonel Espinido?
Excuse, Your Honor, what paragraph, Your Honor? Sorry.
Last paragraph on page 7 of your affidavit.
7.
Paragraph 42.
42. Yes, I confirm, Your Honors.
That would be all, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Congressman Bongalon. The next to interpolate is Congressman Ron Salo.
Maraming salamat. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Please proceed.
Thank you. Good morning, Police Colonel Jovis Pinido.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Your Honor.
Tiningnan ko po kayo sa Google at nakita ko po kayo. Sabi po dito, ang description po sa inyo is known as a crusader against illegal drugs. Number 2, nakita ko rin po marami po pala kayong awards and decorations. Colonel, umabot po ng 10 ang awards and decorations po sa inyo. So congratulations.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At nabanggit din dito, ang bansag po pala sa inyo is Duterte's Drug War Poster Boy. Pwede niyo po bang pakisabi dito sa komite, bakit po kayo nabansagan na Duterte's Drug War Poster Boy? Kung sa inyo pong pagkakalam?
Sa kanila lang yung Your Honors, hindi na ako baguhan yung mga ganon, Your Honors, kasi nakita man sa trabaho natin, pero yung pagkasabi noon, siguro sa accomplishment ng Albuera at saka Paruhino Groups, Your Honors.
Sa tingin po ninyo, dahil po doon sa accomplishment po ninyo doon, kaya po kayo nabansagan na President Duterte's Drug Poster Boy?
It may be, Your Honors.
Nabanggit ninyo po kanina, siguro dahil binabanggit po dito na kayo ang poster boy, at nabanggit din po ninyo kanina tungkol po sa pagre-report po ninyo kay President Duterte. Tama po ba yung dinig ko po kanina?
Yes, Your Honors.
Actually, binabasa ko po yung affidavit po ninyo, Colonel. Wala po kayong nabanggit po dito kay President Duterte except sa paragraph 28. So mayroon po ba kayong nais na idagdag dito po sa affidavit po ninyo?
Wala na, Your Honors.
Tungkol po doon sa pagre-report po ninyo, nabanggit din po ninyo, nagre-report po kayo kay dating Director General, Police Director General Bato de la Rosa, na ngayon ay senador po natin, at kay President Duterte. Pwede niyo po bang explain po sa amin, ano po yung nire-report po ninyo at pang-ilang beses po kayo na nakapag-report kay President Duterte?
After operation, Your Honors, sa Osamis, sa Albuera at saka sa Osamis, Your Honors.
Pang-ilang beses po kayo na na-meet ninyo in person si President Duterte?
Mga 4 or 5, Your Honors.
Na-meet po ninyo in person?
Yes, Your Honors.
Kung na-meet po ninyo, nagkaroon din po ba na pagkakataon na tinawagan din po kayo, pareho po ni Senator De La Rosa?
No, Your Honors.
No. Puro lahat po yun personal na pagkikita.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sa 4 na 5 beses na pagkikita po ninyo na nakapag-report po kayo, ano po yung pinag-usapan po ninyo?
First, Your Honors, kinocongratulate ako, appreciate sa trabaho. Pagkatapos, magkumusta siya. Ako naman, Your Honors, as yung pinakababa na junior officer ba, masayahan ako na kami na makausap naman yung Chief of Staff, yung Presidente, Commander-in-Chief. For me, Your Honors, ginawa ko na pagsabi sa kanya, ito sir ang drugs. Sinabihan ko sa Your Honors na ako sinali ni Gamboa sa Malaysian drug trafficking. Ako sinabihan ni General Bato na tumanggap ng pera. What I've heard from his mouth, Your Honors, galit siya. When in fact, I remember na nandyan sa tabi ko si Secretary Anyo at the time, na sinabihan niya na, Sir, palitan na lang natin yung pulis ng army. Galit din siya sa nangyari na sinali ako, Your Honors. Yun ang masabi. Pagkatapos, yun man kasi, Your Honors, ang trabaho at saka gusto ko din para makapag-pray ako sa kanya na bawat magkita kami, pinagdasal ko siya. Siya lang magsabi right after maglabas ako na, Joby, always observe, wag mo akong ipahiya. Always remember in accordance with the law, always, Joby, wag mo akong pahiya. Yun talaga ang marinig ko sa kanya na pagsasalita from his mouth.
Mr. Chair, ulitin po natin. So, mga 4 to 5 beses po ninyo na meet personally si President Duterte at nag-report po kayo. Ang sinabi po ninyo, yung una, dito po sa pagkatapos itong Albuera assignment po ninyo, Leyte. Pangalawa, dito po sa assignment po ninyo sa Osamis. Ano pa po yung ibang insidente na nakapag-report po kayo o nag-report kayo mismo kay Presidente?
Last, Your Honor, second to the last siguro yon sa Bacolod ako, Your Honor, na nag-attend si President Duterte sa isang birthday ng may-ari ng transportation business ng Bacolod. Pinapapunta ko sa hotel na inistihan ni President. Nagtanong lang siya, Your Honors, na kumusta ang Bacolod. So sinabihan ko, sir, report ako, Your Honors, na ngayon, sir, nahuli natin, papunta na tayo doon sa Negros Oriental. Wala pala, ang source pala, hindi pala galing dito sa Bacolod. Pagkatapos, walang problema, sir, ang Bacolod. Doon ko marinig sa kanya, Your Honors, na nagsabi siya na itrace mo, Juby, yung isang nasa watch list na may resort ng Bacolod. So sinabihan ko siya kagad, sir, politika yon na BI na background ko yon siya. hindi yung kasali sa list. At the time, Your Honors, tinawagan niya si Senator Bongo doon sa harap pagkatapos pinasabihan na tawagan ang PDEA na i-clear itong tao na to na politika lang. So that's the second to the last, I think, na nagkausap kami ni President Duterte, Your Honors.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Chairman. Dito po sa paragraph 26, sinabi po ninyo dito sa bandang dulo, at this time, I was really morally convinced I had to implement Chief Bato's direct order in his 2017 phone call, which is to eliminate them. Eliminate them, sino yung tinutukoy po ninyo dito? In Chief Bato's words, wag tangon sila. Sino po yung eliminate them? Sino yung them dito?
Yung member ng drug syndicate, Your Honor, yung Paruhinog.
Yung
Paruhinog groups, Your Honor.
Paruhino Group. Does this mean to say, kasi pagdating po sa 26, paragraph 26, sinabi po ninyo dito, Mr. Chair, sabi po niya dito, while the CIDG was the applicant, the search was conducted jointly, etc., etc. Then tumuloy po rito sa bandang dulo ng paragraph, we enforced them through a simultaneous search around 2 a.m. of July 30, 2017, a Sunday. 16 people were killed in these police operations, including Mayor Paruhinog and his wife. Does this mean to say, kasi continuous yung ano po ninyo, although magkaibang paragraph, pero konektado yung pag-intindi po ninyo that you were convinced na kailangan yung implement yung Chief Bato's direct order to eliminate them. Doon sa paragraph 16, paragraph 26, na 16 yung namatay. So yung po bang binabanggit po ninyo doon sa 25, it's a direct understanding ninyo doon sa order. Kaya umabot po sa next paragraph, 16 po yung namatay.
So kasali yun, Your Honors. Pero that is a simultaneous implementation of search warrant. 6 na 6 warrants, Your Honor, sa siblings at sa kapamilya ni Aldong Paruhinog.
Pero gusto ko maintindihan po, Mr. Chair, yung kanilang kaisipan. So ibig sabihin po, dahil yun po yung intindi po ninyo, so how do you feel na may 16 na namatay?
That is resulted, Your Honors, Mr. Chair, sa pag-implement ng search warrant na sila, kami ng mga implementor ng search warrant, depensa talaga sa sarili because they have also fully armed ang grupo ni Paruhinog when implemented the search warrant.
So ano po yung tingin po ninyo doon sa 16 na namatay? So they are considered necessary doon sa pag-implement po nung order po na ini-implement po ninyo?
It will become necessary, Your Honors, because yung area na madilim, pagkatapos putukan, it becomes now the collateral damage, Your Honor. Pagputukan kasi, kung saan lang yung putok, saan lang ang makapag-risba kami, yun talaga, hindi namin tinignan kung may ano pa dyan. Kasi walang ilaw, madilim ang lugar at the time, Your Honors.
So, yung tingin po ninyo sa kanila, itong mga namatay po na 16 are collateral damage. Doon po sa implementation po, and this is consistent nung in-implement po ninyo ito, doon sa tinatawag po natin na war on drugs. Tama po ba?
It may be ganun, Your Honors.
Kindly wind up, Congressman Salo.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Dito po, binabanggit po ninyo may reward system. Dito po sa paragraph 28, nung minute po kayo ni Chief Bato and President Duterte arrived shortly thereafter to congratulate our unit for the successful raid. Ano po yung sinabi po sa inyo, kung malala po ninyo?
Nag-congratulate lang, Your Honors, na salamat na accomplish yung sa accomplishment mo. Pagkatapos, ganun lang, binigyan ng plaque of appreciation at saka may schedule na kami na natanggap sa Krami, Your Honors, following weeks or months na nangyari.
Binabanggit din po ninyo, panghuli, Mr. Chair, na mayroong reward system. Kayo po ba nakatanggap din, yung kayo mismo personally o yung mga kasama po ninyo doon sa unit, ng any reward for the neutralization itong Paruhinog group?
Sorry to inform Your Honors na yung natanggap ko, matandaan ko lang yung kay Mayor Aldong Paruhinog na buhay pa siya na nag-reward ng 600,000 sa mga nahuli namin na malaking drug poser ng Ozamis.
Po ang nag-reward, Mr.
Si
Chair?
Mayor Paruhinog, Your Honors.
Si Mayor Paruhinog. Sila kayo po yung binigyan yung unit po ninyo ng 600,000.
Yes, Your Honors.
Para saan po yung nagamit po yung 600,000 po na yun?
Sa mga nahuli na mga malaking drug poser ng Ozamis, Your Honors.
Salamat po, Mr. Chair. Wala na po akong
Thank you,
tatanong.
Congressman Salo. Let me remind the members that we still have another witness that we will present before the committee. So kindly